a Saturday night. I'll tell you the things and we can tell you what's right. Oh, it fucking broke. That's annoying. Tell you what's right. Oh, it fucking broke. That's annoying. I'll take you to church. This bloody website. Alright. Alright as right, alright. Alright as rain. And all transparent. Wouldn't it be weird if rain had colours? Bit like rainbows. Bit like rainbows. I don't know. Yeah, what's good, people? What is good, people? What is good? What is good? Actually, I might move this back a little bit so I can slouch. There we go. Bit slouchy. Even though you shouldn't slouch because it'll fuck up your back and then you look weird. But it is all good, innit? Dirty Dots, what's good, mate? What's good? What's good? Alright. Yeah, what's good? Well, you're like awfully early today. Awfully early, my friend. Awfully early. Alright, so just really quickly, for those that might be coming in, just down here, forthelagofgod@gmail.com. That is where you can send your music, and that is where we shall get it played. Chilling. Hey, I don't blame you, mate. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, you know what I mean? That's all that matters. Yeah, so, depending on what channel you are watching on, if you could give us a like, give us a heart, give us a share. Basically, it is a nice, easy way to push the channel out to people that might be interested in what we are doing, which is trying to bring musicians from all genres and all skill levels together, all under one roof, to basically help others communicate, collaborate, and educate. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. So if you think someone might be interested in that, then either share this out to them or just tag them in the chat, or just drop them a text and be like, "Yo, what's good?" You had a quick day today. Hey, man, that's fucking golden. I love a good quick day. You go into work, do what you gotta do, find out you got a small delivery, and then you're out like within like a couple of hours. They're my favourite days. Or my other favourite days are when they just call you up and just be like, "Yeah, we don't need you today." Oh, fucking heaven! Like, and then you go back to bed, and they're honestly like my favourite days. and then it gives like, and then even though you've still got the entire, like, when you go to work, you've got like the afternoon and that to be productive. But there's something about when you can either come home early or just get told in the morning you don't need to come in, and then you can either lay in for a little bit longer, which is always nice. But there's something about like those few hours in the morning. You're just like, yeah, all right, I gotta try and get stuff done. If you can start something in those few hours in the morning, you'll pretty much be all right for the rest of the day. But yeah, it's those first couple hours where you're like, oh mate, I need to do something. Yeah, and then so like try and stay off Facebook. That's the Facebook and social media, man. They're my biggest killers. Like, I'm a little bit too addicted to that shit. A little bit too addicted. Unlock, mate, what's good? What is good, people? What is good? Alright. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to play the ones that we got in. Actually, I'm just going to play these ones, then we'll play the other ones kind of as we go. Well, I'm Eastern. I'm Eastern, so I get up around 4 to 5. Do you know what? I wrote down the things the other day. Hang on, where is it? Because I always get confused. I always get kind of confused. Right. So hang on. So 12. Like, no. Hang on, I'm confused. Yeah, 12 o'clock for me, like for lunchtime, is like 7 a.m. So basically you get up around 9, about 9. So basically when I start work, you're getting up, basically. Like, I don't know. I don't know why that sounds weird. Like, I know a lot of people get up at that sort of time, but yeah, it blows my mind. Blows my mind. Normally, because like when I think of like the East Coast getting up, I always think like I've literally just finished work at like 1 o'clock, and then and I'm like, oh yeah, like the East Coast will be awake now, and then leave it a couple of hours, and then the West Coast is up. But yeah, well, I don't know. Always just blows my mind. Always blows my mind. Um, yeah, yeah. It's a bit weird, but yeah, good times. All right, let's go. Let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into this. All right. So this is this is the first of like a trilogy from Unlook. So this is Running Out of Time by Unlook. Let's go.
On the track. Mama picking favorites, wishing that I'm famous. Everybody wasn't laughing them. Then they kick they fucking feet up and they get the point and then they fucking laugh at them. This that shit I be seeing it. That fake shit, don't be deceiving them. If you know somebody, you better hold them close. Better not ever let them fucking go. Cause better hold them close with a fucking rope. Cause they'll stab you in the back and watch them go. I don't never know, I don't never ever know. Mama told me that I've been walking on my own. So what if I was alone? Well, gave you my heart from out my chest and now I'm just bleeding out. Everybody says they do not believe it now. They don't believe it now. Wow. I don't have a lot of time left, wishing that I could go back and change my mindset. But I know, that's just my she let me know. I am all on my damn own. I don't wanna lie, I don't wanna tie. Double suicide, sudden homicide. Everybody wanna fight like me. Everybody knows somebody that just wanna be like me. They feisty, give him every sound, let him hear it now. Bot, let it ring now, let it ring loud. Everybody tryna jump up in that fucking ring, wow. They wanna fight, put him to sleep, good night, That is your night, that shit is just not right, Well, I won't sit here and act like I'm the right just one. Because I am not much better myself, I gotta better myself, so I don't go to hell, but gave you my heart from out my chest and now I'm just bleeding out. Everybody says they do not believe it now. They don't believe it now. I don't have a lot of time left, wishing that I could go back and change my mindset. But I know, that's just my dumb she let me know. I am all on my damn own. Put him in a body bag, everybody sad, they don't wanna talk, They wanna fight, fist fight, then they got put to sleep, good night. Now they wanna cry, bodies piling up, that shit way too high, Well, grabbing on their text, grabbing on their knives down. Well, it's gonna be a massacre by the end of the night, and maybe that's something I cannot do, but it's not righteous, and I'll just let the Titans be fucking Titans.
Oh, hang on. Mate, there's a little bit of regret there. A little bit of regret in the old love story. I don't know. Well, I can relate. There's a couple things I regret. In my little part of my wearing my little heart on my little sleeves. There's a few things I probably could have done better. There's a few things I probably could have said. If I weren't such a hard-headed cunt. Yeah, mate. This just that first verse, man. I was like, yo, I understand this. I understand this. We've all been there, man. We've all been there. Sometimes sometimes our stubbornness gets in the way, and we don't realize the goodness we got till it's gone. Do you know what I mean? Um, yeah, well, that's how I interpret it anyway. That's how it hit me. Um, yeah, treasure what you got. Treasure what you got. Either whether it's a relationship, boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, or like family members and stuff like that. Treasure what you got, because honestly, you never know. And also try and make amends, with members before the end initially comes around, because it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to do when they're gone. Let's put it that way. Fat boy. Fat. I think I might just have to call you Kev, because I feel slightly rude calling you Fat Boy, even though that is your name. Fat boy Kev, what's good? Makari, happy 3 years. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. And look, was working on another piano piece for this year's anniversary, but wasn't expecting to creep up so soon. Hey, mate, it's all good. It's all good, Like, you fucking just take your time. Take your time and just send one whenever you're ready. Just brought my first Rolex, $9,000 gone, mate. Mate, fucking hell, that's nuts. That's nuts. Yo, that's nuts. Nine, what? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That was a good record overall. Great for placements, romance, and drama. I like it. It's very, like, it could easily be a nice sort of, shall we say, like a lo-fi. I'm gonna call it lo-fi love. Just kind of sort out a couple bits, like where you've doubled up the vocal, like. So you've got your main vocal, then you've got the main vocal doubled underneath, and then but then you also have that one underneath that goes on again into what do you call it, like the echo sort of thing. So yeah, I kind of watched that, but again, that's me. But yeah, otherwise I do like it. It's just that little bit with the two verses. Have you just sent me a picture of your fucking Rolex? Your man's got a Rolex. Man's got a Rolex, Shit. It don't even look like what. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. It just looks like a watch. Like, I know that sounds like kind of horrible because you just spent $9,000 on that thing, but it just looks like a watch. Like, when I think of, like, I know we're going on a tangent. I apologize, but when I think of, like, those really expensive watches, I want to see a watch where, like, I can see every intricate fucking detail of how that mechanic shit works. Like, I don't get the thing. I know it's like, I got a rollie on my wrist and all that, but I honestly don't get it, man. I honestly don't get it. 3 songs off my upcoming album. Alright, nice. We'll get into 2 in a minute. Axel, what's good? What's good? Yeah, I don't know. Though, to be honest, I will be honest, I think if I had $9,000, I'd probably just buy some shit anyway, but jewelry's never really been my thing. I think maybe I'd probably buy myself, like, maybe I'd probably go and buy, like, this is gonna sound a bit weird, but I'd probably go and buy, like, a Ralph Lauren jumper, one with the bear on the front, because them things are like £300-400. I'm like, man, I ain't spending £300-400 on a jumper. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking jumper, bruv. Like, where you spending £300-400 just on a fucking jumper? Like, nah, son. I don't understand, like, people that can do that. Didn't I? Oh, if that's the case, I appreciate, but I did have a look through, and I couldn't see it, but I will get to it. I will get to it. Never understand spending a ton of money on jewelry. That must be a me thing. I don't know, man. I think if I had that much money, as I said, I'd probably buy myself a jumper just so I could say, hey, look, I got this jumper. But yeah, otherwise, I try and find something else. No, it's good. It's motivating to work hard. Oh yeah, mate. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, I might slate your watch. I'll slate your watch all day. I don't give a fuck. But hand on heart, yeah, hand on heart, and you know this. Like, what you're doing is good. You're doing good things. You're doing big things. You know, you've got your studio up and running. You got all that chick sorted out. And you're just about to plan the event, the Ace of Raves, which is what, May, June or something like that, wouldn't it? So yeah, I might slate your watch, but you're doing good things. So, you know, it's like you're motivating yourself, getting what you want. So that doesn't matter what I think. You're getting what you want to motivate yourself. Yeah, and by all means, do it. No matter what anyone fucking says. If you want to go plus it's a watch that. Oh yeah, do you know what? You never really speak of him. I forget sometimes. But yeah, that goes to everyone, not just Makari. Go and buy what you want. You know, whether it's fucking, I don't know, little figures like this shit. You know, I like little shit like this. Go and buy whatever you want. 'Cause, you know, if it makes you happy, that's the main thing. And, you know, don't let anyone take away from that. Don't let anyone take away from that. I think my first check I had from the Japan piano, I put forward future expensive phone repairs and such. Oh, definitely, mate. 8 months. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I remember when you told me he was on his way. That's nuts. That's nuts. All right, let's get into the next one because I've spoken too much and I need a drink. So yeah, this is I Don't Want to Break Up by Unlook.
Telling me it's fake love, and everybody telling me you're not the right one. So you fight their opinion. I don't really wanna wake up. Oh, and I don't really wanna break up. Oh, and I'm sick of the fake love. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know. So come tell me why, baby, come make it right. Tell me it's fine. My fire needs ignited. You remind me of the wine we had that one time. This makes me wonder if I'm still made for lover enough. I'm a lover with soft, and my pain's enough to get the scars back I touched by. Color of my neck, I feel like I'm your damn dog. And every word you say makes my mind fucking jog. About how we first met, about our first time out of sight, about our first time wondering what's nice, what's nice. Oh, I don't really wanna wake up. Oh, and I don't really wanna break up. Oh, and I'm sick of the fake love. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know. So come tell me why, baby, come make it right. Tell me it's fine. My fire needs ignited, and I'll never be him. That's where it'll end. That's where the story will find its conclusion. I'll never be him. And that's where it'll end. Because my heart always seems to end up in the fucking worst place. Oh, when this my worst phase. Oh, she cannot look bad even on her fucking worst days. My heart feels hurt, but I can't hurt her. So I'll sit inside of this goddamn hearse. 'Cause
Alright. It reminds me of, like, you know, like the band's in the bar and they're in the corner of the bar and, you know, they're there. You got your little funky drummer and stuff, and then the lead singer's just like, mate, I don't want to break up. I don't want to break up yet. I'm not ready. We can't do this. It's kind of what that reminds me of. kind of what that reminds me of. I like it. Again, my sort of thing is like with the vocals kind of just overlapping. But yeah, I do like it. Although, I don't know, this one, like the beat, it seems more upbeat than kind of like, are we going to break up or are we not? But that's just me. I guess I was kind of looking for something a little more, I don't know, a little more depressing. Like, are we gonna do it or not? But you know, there's always a nice way to kind of, if uncertain about emotions, always go for an upbeat one, because then that way it doesn't matter if you're sad or not, as long as you can get people dancing. Axel just sent it to me. All right, I'll have a look. All right, I mean, it might come through, but just go back to the email and just check that it's a small F and not a capital. Because if it's a capital F, I'm not gonna get it. So yeah, definitely just go back really quickly and just check that it is a small F, and then yeah, and that's all I'll say. But hopefully it will come through in a minute. Dirty Dot says that was good. I agree. I've been working and improving on my piano ever since those submissions, just trying to refine my grandmother's craft. Mate, your grandmother taught you fucking piano really well, mate. Taught you piano really well. I remember the first piece you sent in, that shit had me nearly crying. Like, don't like, just, how do I say it? Are we get like, do you know what? I've probably read that in the entirely wrong way. But yeah, like your piano skills are incredible, mate. Your piano skills are incredible. And you know, the more you dabble, the more you're gonna work on your own thing. I think what I've done is I've read that as in like you're gonna go more towards like the grandmother side, and I was like, yeah. And do you know what? After trying to analyze that in my head, I realized I fucked that up. So yeah, everything I just said, ignore it, because you are good at piano, and the more you do it, the more you're gonna find your flair, your sound, and stuff like that. But honestly, she gave you such a great foundation. So wherever you go, like from here with that, mate, it's only gonna be good things. Who's this? Oh shit. Mate, you didn't have to do that. You sausage. You're an absolute sausage, mate. Absolute sausage. Fat boy, I'm from England. Just outside of London. Was that a skip, or was that just alright, happy 3 years. Mate, you didn't have to do that. Callum, mate, I appreciate it. That sounds weird. I called you by your government name. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Come and let me know. By Unlook. Let's go.
And I won't act like it's my time. 'Cause it's not my time, not my well. Everybody like, there she go. Well, I keep on disappearing, dodging shit. I feel like I'm hero. Well, that's a sad story that she done wrote. Well, I'm dodging shit. I feel like I'm sneako. Well, keep on sneak dissing me and see where they gon' lead you. Well, everybody said that they don't need to. Well, darling, hope you know that I still need you. Yeah, darling, I think that I still need you. Oh, darling, come let me in, it's cool. Oh, darling, just come and let me know. Yeah, darling, just come and let me know. Let me know. It's a long in a monologue I keep on having with myself. It makes me wonder if this life shit is hell. It makes me wonder if I'm still doing well. It's Shawty said that that she don't need no man. Good for her, that shit, it made me so damn happy. Baby, you made me so damn happy. And now I'm steady fucking laughing. Oh, darling, come let me in, it's cold. Oh, darling, just come and let me know. Yeah, darling, just come and let me know. Let me know. You made me so uncomfortable, I will not lie, It makes me wonder if you would've fucking died if I wasn't there right, but you're fucking silent. Never mind, bitch, just be fucking silent. Oh, darling, come let me in, it's cold. Oh, darling, just come and let me know. Yeah, darling, just come and let me know. Let me know. I know. Oh, darling, come let me in, it's cold. Oh, darling, just come and let me know. Yeah, darling, just come and let me know. Let me know.
Oh, those drums. I like those drums. All you need in there now is like, you know, so you're playing your drums, right? You got your little tick of your hi-hat, and then all you need is that little open and close, you know, like, you know what I mean? Just that opening and and the foot splash of the closing of the hi-hat, like that. Oh, that's all you need, just to really, really just get that ticking. Oh, like, oh, mate, that'd be the one. That'd be the one. That's all I'm saying. Just get an open and closed like hi-hat on there. Oh, and those drums are nice, mate. Those drums are nice. But yeah, that's all I've got. That's all I've got for that track. Otherwise, oh, and if you make a video or some sort of visual for this, like it's got those sort of looking out the window on a rainy day vibe. So I don't know if whatever you're doing, you just put it in as like a little Easter egg or something. But yeah, that's what I get. Like sitting there looking out the window on a rainy day. Thing. I like Makari's work. This one was Unlook, but stick around. We do have a Makari one for you on the way. My friend made the beat for my song I sent you. Yeah. Speaking of which, I haven't. Right. I'm gonna prove it so you can see. I haven't. So this is my primary one. And then we haven't. So it's not in there, and it's not in my spam either. So yeah. So I'm gonna write it in the thing for you real quick. For the thelagofgod at gmail.com. Would up if I could spell it actually, wouldn't it? For the thelagofgod at gmail. Yeah. I'll try again, but I am keeping an eye out. Don't worry. I'm not intentionally trying to mug you off. I promise. Right. And look, it's cool. I was just I know what you mean. It's just because it came after that. I was like, did he just think that was Makari? So I only said it just because I thought that you thought that was Makari, basically. But I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. You're all right. I'm with you now. Why does it always come up with this? I don't know what you send your emails on, Fat Boy, but they always come up flagged. It's so weird. All right. So this is Fat Boy Kev, and this is MIA. Let's go.
Never gonna stop to the top, I'ma get it. Came from the block trying to live a little different. Soon as I pop, I'ma make niggas feel it. Don't got no ops, I ain't worried about no bitches. Gotta stay out the way, I be MIA, yeah. And they tryna ride my wave, they cannot ride my wave, yeah. Never gonna stop to the top, I'ma get it. Came from the block tryna live a little different. Soon as I pop, I'ma make niggas feel it. Don't got no ops, I ain't worried about no bitches. Gotta stay out the way, I be MIA, yeah. And they tryna ride my wave, they cannot ride my wave, yeah. Never gonna stop, I'ma get it. See, I got my mind on a mission, taking them chances. I'm trying to put mine in position and take them all out of the system. I see them as blessings. Like in my come up, it's getting a little crazy. Knew it was coming, I just had to chase it. Kept all my real ones and cut off the fake ones. Next time they eat, you ain't getting no plate. Everyone around me deserve what they get, cause they hustle. My brothers work hard as a bitch. It's so much pain in my heart now. It's like it be taking my soul on a trip. So I gotta keep going hard now. I feel like I'm trapped, I can't get out of here. Been going through shit that left scars now. I told myself I won't go through that again. I done been on my grind, you see. Yeah, I ain't got no time to please. Ain't have no time for me. Yeah, and they wanna make time for me. I can look in their eyes and see that they been selling them lies to me. Cause even the blind can see that you ain't gon' ride for me. Yeah. I gotta stand on the business. Gotta put on for my city. Ain't got a course in my life now. Know that I'm supposed to be winning. Ain't joking, ain't doing no kidding. If you bro, you supposed to be with me. Know the code, gotta play your position. Never stop to the top, I'ma get it. Yeah. Never gon' stop to the top, I'ma get it. Came from the block trying to live a little different. Soon as I pop, I'ma make niggas feel it. Don't got no ops, I ain't worried about no bitches. Gotta stay out the way, I be MIA, yeah. And they tryna ride my wave, they cannot ride my wave, yeah. Never gon' stop to the top, I'ma get it. Came from the block tryna live a little different. Soon as I pop, I'ma make niggas feel it. Don't got no ops, I ain't worried about no bitches. Gotta stay out the way, I be MIA, yeah. And they tryna ride my wave, they cannot ride my wave, yeah.
I like where that's going. I like where that's going. My only little thing for me at the moment is like, it's just that bit. It's just that bit. It's for me. I don't mind it every so often, but not as much as it is. So yeah, I don't know. For me, that's my only little bit. That's my only little bit. Is it just kind of comes in a little bit too often. But don't get rid of it completely. Just for me, it would be every so often, if that makes sense. Like, just reduce the in it. But yeah, I've always I like where this is going. I like where this is going. It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, when it obviously when it's done, send it back. And we'll have another listen and see. But yeah, I like where that's going. Skyload done. Yeah. Yeah, is it Skylo Don? Yeah, Skylo Don. Yeah, I've got you, mate. I've got you. Don't worry. You're the song after. Well, you're after this one, basically. All right, so this is Makari, and this is Stay. You're welcome.
Gonna forget you, skin to skin. I bet you are feeling just the way I do. Vibing on the dance floor, show me your intention. I like it when you follow through. I want you to stay right here. I want you to stay right here.
pure to resistance. The pure to resistance. Mate. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy that one. That one, I don't even know how to pronounce the other guy, like the other guy's name. The remix you sent in the other day, was it the Anota? I really don't know how to say that guy's name, but yeah, the remix you sent in the other day, the Anota one, that's doing you pretty well on numbers. This one, and then there's mate, there's quite a few, but yeah, these two, mate, these are spicy. These are spicy like a meatball. Yeah, I like them, mate. I like them. And when are you gonna release? What was it? Stay. Fire every time, mate. Trust me, he's got some fucking beasts. He's got some beasts. Right. Do. Next up is, hey, you never know. Just casually thinking. I don't know if you'd be up for it. I don't even know if he'd be up for it, to be honest. I know he's a busy boy, but I don't know. Maybe try and get one of your tracks done, or maybe see if he could sample it and turn it into an EDM track. You never know, mate. You never know. Then you could be like Makari and Dirty Dots. You know what I mean? Axel, yes I did. You are on after this. So we're going to play this one by Skylo Don, and then you are on after that. So, yeah. Alright, we'll get into it. Alright. Skylo Don. This is Flatline. Hey, you never know, mate. You never know. It could be that spark.
Thinking about our past times, I don't wanna flatline. Going through a bad time, this is not the last time. I'm stuck in slow motion, God gave me the potion. To loving and success, so best believe I'm gonna own it. I don't wanna say I'm wrong, but I gotta steer the truth. We stay partying all night long, and my mind wouldn't tiredness. I've been going through it at a young age, so can you give me one chance in this love game? Leave your pride aside and show me the real you. You're always on my mind, my thoughts must be see-through. Thinking about our past times, I don't wanna flatline. Going through a bad time, this is not the last time. I'm stuck in slow motion, God gave me the potion. To loving and success, so best believe I'm gonna own it. I don't wanna say I'm wrong, but I gotta steer the truth. We stay partying all night long, and my mind wouldn't tiredness. I've been going through it at a young age, so can you give me one chance in this love game? Leave your pride aside and show me the real you. You're always on my mind, my thoughts must be see-through. This is not the last time. I'm stuck in slow motion. God gave me the potion. I'm loving and success, so best believe I'm gonna own it. I don't wanna say I'm wrong, but I gotta steer the truth. We stay partying all night long, and my mind wouldn't tiredness. I've been going through it at a young age, so can you give me one chance in this love game? Leave your pride aside and show me the real you. You're always on my mind, my thoughts must be see-through. Thinking about our past times, I don't wanna flatline. Going through a bad time, this is not the last time. I'm stuck in slow motion, God gave me the potion. To loving and success, so best believe I'm gonna own it. I don't wanna say I'm wrong.
Okay. I don't care about Easter. Go away. Right. Flatline. Skylo Dom. Okay. Not particularly sure about that whole fade out volume that you've got going on as a kind of transition. It seems a bit weird. I mean, what you could do is you let if you listen basically to, like more like, drum and bass, EDM sort of stuff. So they'll have the beat and they'll have it just going and going and going, and then then they'll kind of like right before they get to the end of the last bit where it goes into the more quieter period, you'll usually hear a rise. I mean, you can easily just do that, like get a crash and reverse it, get that sort of noise, and so you could do that, and then kind of take out the drums, probably let the beat just play for a little bit, and then you could bring in that vocal, and then what you could do is, once you've kind of got to the end of that vocal, have that shift automate so that it comes out of that voice. So it's like, "Oh, you don't want to lie, you don't want to lie, you don't want to lie," you know what I mean? So it comes out of that, and then you could drop again into the final half, or you just take it how it is right now, cut it in the middle where you go into that more sort of chopped up and screwed sort of effect, and then you could just have it as 2 tracks. So you've got your main track, and then you've got the chopped and screwed version, and probably just play around with it a little bit more to get that chopped and screwed effect. But yeah, that's, I mean, there's 2 ideas for you. I mean, but yeah, I don't like the way that we have the song and then we just automate the volume to just dip, which gives it that ending, and then you come in with the fit. Yeah, I'm not particularly fan. I'm not a particular fan on that, but yeah, but there's 2 ideas. Yeah. Fatboy Kev had to switch over to your YouTube. Still here. What's good? Husky, what is good, mate? What is good? Alright, Alex. Next up is you. Alright, this is Ray-Bans Verity.
I feel wise like an old man. I can see now, I'ma be a legend. If I don't make it, I'ma change the game plan. When it's dark out, I still wear my Ray-Bans. When you turn around, when you see me. When you tell your friends you don't need me. I got people always try to see me. I got people always try to see me. I don't really got no plan. But you should know your girl a fan. Can we not talk about who I am? I'm busy playing my Nintendo. I can be exposed to the sun. I just saw some Ray-Bans for fun. I wanna be number one. I feel wise like an old man. I can see now, I'ma be a legend. If I don't make it, I'ma change the game plan. When it's dark out, I still wear my Ray-Bans. When you turn around, when you see me. When you tell your friends you don't need you. I got people always trying to see me. I got people always trying to see me. I feel wise like an old man. I can see now, I'ma be a legend. If I don't make it, I'ma change the game plan. When it's dark out, I still wear my Ray-Bans.
Before I even finish, what are you fucking doing? Right. Ray-Bans. and Verity, or Ray-Bans by Verity. Pumpkin Guy, what's good, mate? This one I like. At about 1 minute 40, you do kind of have the potential to sort of go into a more, I'm gonna call it like more of a chill liquid drum and bass element to it. So about 1 minute 40, it kind of cuts out, and then it comes in. And then if you can get yourself or get your producer guy to kind of put the some drum and bass type of drums over that, you can also definitely give it that the other little element just there at the end. So it just switches it up entirely, and then you can just kind of rock with it. I mean, it's a good beat. It's nice as it is, and it is definitely what some people would call a mood. But you want to give it that extra, oh shit, where did that come from? Throw some drum and bass drums at the end there, just to give it that oh shit, and it's like, oh, that'd be nice. And then for me on this, just kind of turn up your just kind of bring out the vocal a little bit more, because it sounds more like like more muffled and kind of just underneath. I would just bring yourself out a little bit more. And yeah, other than that, I like that. So yeah, just bring yourself out a little bit more, and then try a little drum and bass at the end there. Bargain. And I'll give you a cheeky little like as well, because I'm a fucking nice guy. Axel, get at me, I make beats too. Boom, there we go. Alright, so next up, funny enough, is Fatboy Kev. Alright, and this is Take Off by Fatboy Kev. Let's go.
Can't sleep through the night, tryna ride out the storm. I keep doing right, but they tell me I'm wrong. So I speak through the mic, put my pain in these songs. With myself I keep fighting, cause I've been all alone. I still get through my day with a lot of hurt and sorrow. When I get up my bank, don't be asking to borrow. You can't see me today, you won't see me tomorrow. I'ma get on that plane, take off, I'm gon' be long. I can't sleep through the night, tryna ride out the storm. I keep doing right, but they tell me I'm wrong. So I speak through the mic, put my pain in these songs. Myself I keep fighting, cause I've been all alone. I still get through my day with a lot of hurt and sorrow. When I get up my bank, don't be asking to borrow. You can't see me today, you won't see me tomorrow. I'ma get on that plane, take off, I'm gon' be long gone. Remember they doubted me, I had to go out there and hustle, they wasn't around for me. But now they see a young nigga doing something and they wanna be round the G. I out so we constantly blowing to deal with the struggle surrounding me. We route the streets, can I come get in my lane if you want in that house with me? Back and forth, I ain't got time for that drama. Niggas flexing when they know they ain't got it. Fuck around and make me go in your pockets. Never had shit coming straight from the bottom. Jumped in that shit, should've listened to mama. Got in the streets and turned her into something. Jumped in that shit, should've listened to mama. I can't sleep through the night, tryna ride out the storm. I keep doing right, but they tell me I'm wrong. So I speak through the mic, put my pain in these songs. With myself I keep fighting, cause I've been all alone. I still get through my day with a lot of hurt and sorrow. When I get up my bank, don't be asking to borrow. You can't see me today, you won't see me tomorrow. I'ma get on that plane, take off, I'm gon' be long. I can't sleep through the night, tryna ride out the storm. I keep doing right, but they tell me I'm wrong. So I speak through the mic, put my pain in these songs. With myself I keep fighting, cause I've been all alone. I still get through my day with a lot of hurt and sorrow. When I get up my bank, don't be asking to borrow. You can't see me today, you won't see me tomorrow. I'ma get on that plane, take off, I'm gon' be long gone. Down bad, I done been broke before. I done had rats and roaches, y'all mad, cause I ain't down no more. I got my rise emotion out bad, we used to blow the dope. It wasn't no guidance for us, bounce back from all the pain I hold. Down bad, I done been broke before. I done had rats and roaches, y'all mad, cause I ain't down no more. I got my rise emotion out bad, we used to blow the dope. It wasn't no guidance for us, bounce back from all the pain I hold. Can't sleep through the night, tryna ride out the storm. I keep doing right, but they tell me I'm wrong. So I speak through the mic, put my pain in these songs. With myself I keep fighting, cause I've been all alone. I still get through my day
All right. Oh man, I hate when you drink a little bit of drink and it echoes through the can. Yeah, I like it. But I would say bring your vocal out a little more. Your vocal to me sounds quite quiet, especially with that great big boom, boom of the 808 kick over the top of it. Just kind of eats into it a little bit, and I feel it kind of I feel it kind of relies on it a little bit, in my opinion. So yeah, I'd bring your volume and your instrumental out a little bit more, and just bring those 808s back a little bit, just so they don't completely knock over everything. Because you're obviously like going in, and trying to talk something in the with the thing. I wasn't quite catching all of it. I especially didn't catch pretty much any of that first verse because you were just going. I was like, oh shit, all right. And yeah, my ears don't function that quickly. But yeah, so if you wanna bring your story out more, bring your vocal and your instrumental out, and just bring those 808s back. Right, and then master it. Yeah, because otherwise, if you master that, then you're basically just gonna be you're just basically gonna make making a little bit of making a little more work for yourself is what you're gonna be doing. Because that low end is nice, but yeah, just try it and see what you think. I mean, you might not like it, but it's always best to try these things before you go and put the finishing touches, basically. All right, next up is Unlook, and this is Eternal Brain Dance. Let's go. Mate. All right, that. Yeah, he plays. He's pretty fucking good on the piano. He's pretty fucking good. Do you know what it reminds me of? You know those really old like black and white films where they would play like a scene, and then they'd have, you know, like those sort of like like pictures basically. So they'd play the scene, I don't know, say like, you know, Charlie Chaplin knocking someone out with a ladder or something like that, and then they'd have like the bit that comes up to sort of narrate what's going on in like a written form. That it kind of like reminds me of that, but if they were trying to portray Dracula, alright? Because it's kind of got like, at the beginning, it almost sounds a little bit if Dracula was on speed. You know what I mean? Like if we gave Dracula cocaine and was just like, yeah, mate, like narrate your sound, and he'd be like, fucking hey, you know, I'm getting into these fucking black and white movies, boom. Yeah, if Dracula narrated a silent black and white movie that was played like back in the westerns, I have a feeling this is how it would sound. So, yeah, that's all I could see. And then there's like him just down in the pit looking at the screen like, oh fuck, what bit am I on? Yeah. So yeah, there's also a nice little I don't know if you know anyone that, like, you know, does videos or anyone that kind of, I don't know, even if you just do it as artwork, like it'd be pretty fucking cool. Him just like Dracula there on like his big fuck off organ or something. That'd be pretty cool. Right, next up is Pumpkin Guy? Pumpkin Guy. And he's sent in Game Breaker. Let's go. All right, Game Breaker, and that was sent in by Pumpkin Guy. So all right, he's put him in the chat. I'm probably gonna muck this up, But we'll see. So Game Breaker is by Sasta, Nayu Chrome, Chekti, and Joey Animation. I think I said that right. Sounds pretty right to me. Oh shit, I might try and see if I can get the MP3 files to the songs. Yeah, mate, do it. Or if you know the ones that you played, re-record them. I like to record whatever I play when I travel and tend to freehand and improve some parts. So I had someone at the audio mixer record at the piano. Oh, I'm so confused. So I can get back and turn the improv parts into the actual arrangements, as they might have included the live crowd. Oh, okay. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Do you know what? I realised what you're on about now. I honestly didn't see your comment about going back and getting the songs from Japan. Now it makes sense. Because I was like, they didn't have like crowd noises in the black and white films. Not that I remember. Yeah, I understand what you're on about now. I honestly didn't see that. Yeah. All right. So that was Game Breaker. That reminds me of like one of those like 2D side scrolling games. A boss fight in one of them. That's what I imagine in my head when I listen to that. So like I don't know, maybe like a real early Prince of Persia or something when it was on the side scrollers. Right. Who we got next? Right. So next up is Verity, and this is Metals and Wires. Or when it's an advert. Fuck off, advert. Right, Metals and Wires, Verity.
よし、もう大丈夫だ。
Anything you want, yeah. Anything you want, anything you want, yeah. Anything you want, I can give it to you. I feel like your slave, I'ma do it for you. I don't have any feelings, no desires. I'm made up of metals and wires. See my face if you feel like it. I'm gonna say if you really like it. I'm a slave for you, I'm a slave for you. And I'll behave for you, I'll behave for you. I'm a robot and I run a wife. Can you just tell me if you really like me? AI generated cat, so feisty. I'm tryna see if you can be my wifey, yeah. Take your shirt off, let it drop to the floor. Always paying for me, make me feel like I'm a whore. Take your shirt off, let it drop to the floor. And if I ask her, she gon' buy me some Dior head to toe, yeah. Anything you want, I can give it to you. I feel like your slave, I'ma do it for you. I don't have any feelings or desires. I'm made up of metals and wires. Anything you want, I can give it to you. I feel like your slave, I'ma do it for you. I don't have any feelings or desires. I'm made up of metals and wires. See my face if you feel like it. I'm gonna say if you really like it. I'm a slave for you, I'm a slave for you. And I'll behave for you, I'll behave for you. Verity.
Man, that's pretty fucking nice. The whole, shall we say, tuning synth sound like that woo, woo, is reminiscent. I did that really badly, but it's reminiscent of something else. I for the life of me, I cannot place where though. But yeah, I like this. It's fucking nice, mate. I don't really have anything to say. This is definitely you could easily just have this on repeat in the background. Easily. Like I like this wouldn't be out of place if I was just there, like playing my PlayStation, little music in the background, just have it on, It's one of those ones you can either sit there and just listen to it, or sit there and then just kind of, you know, take in and find your own meaning of it. It's good for both worlds. I'd probably quite easily play PlayStation to that. And then, you know, you could easily, as I say, be sitting on the bus or something and just zone out with it and find your own meaning to giving you everything while you're made of metals and wires. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. All right. Next up is an instrumental by Fatboy Kev. Let's go, and it's called Rock Solid. Rock Solid by Fatboy Kev. Make all genres except heavy metal. I haven't got to that yet. There's always time, mate. There's always time. There's always time. It's kind of similar to sort of like, you know, sort of like similar kind of drums with reggaeton in the pattern, and then also like that, trying to go for that kind of West Coast synth, not like a nice kind of blend. A nice kind of blend. Yeah, I quite like that. I haven't, like, how come she just don't like, hang on. Yeah, how come she don't really like rap over your own beats? Because I know when you send in your tracks, they're like, they've got other people's tags on, but yeah. Or is that just me being an absolute div? I mean, you can tell me I'm being a div. That's entirely fine. You do? Oh, well, then that's me being a div. Then my apologies, mate. My apologies. That's just me being a fucking idiot. Yeah, I probably because it didn't have a tag. That's probably why I thought that. I was like, hang on, all these others come with a tag, but this one didn't. Like, yeah. All right, yeah, that's probably why it's thrown me. But yeah, it's all right. I'm a div. It's fine. Right, next up. Oh shit, I don't know how I'm gonna say this name. All right. Don Michael Jr. I'm probably gonna mess your feature name up. Alright, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mess this feature name up, so I apologize in advance. I haven't made a tag yet. Okay. All right. So this is Don Michael Jr. Featuring Naquan Wanya. Oh shit, I really fucked that up. My apologies. And this is called Etc.
If you a bad bitch, oh, I gotta say it louder. If you a bad bitch, then put your hands to the sky. Hold up. She do it for her, but I swear that the shit too sexy. She don't be trying too hard, but she know that she get me. Yeah. Sundress, screaming, undress me, yeah. She know that I'm with it. Flash me in public, she know that I dig it. Go with the throat, she don't choke, it's exquisite. Her camera roll is explicit. In a crop top, all tight, no bra, look nice. I be thinking, let's get it. Even if we don't fuck, we be up all night. It's like our own little district where the rest of the world go missing. Good rip.
I'm here for a good time and a long time. Baby, just promise when you get on top of me, yeah. Feels like I just hit the lottery, yeah. Cause you know you ain't regular. Booty, lips, etc. We down with whatever, or whatever, or whatever, yeah. We do whatever, you get whatever, do whatever, yeah. Cause and hips, etc. You can get wetter. Pleasure is your pleasure, and pressure together.
Hugging her up tight as hell from the back. I smell Chanel number 5 on the neck. Know that we both got thoughts of the bedroom, but we might fuck right on the steps. Doing everything that we write in the text. I said it's your fault, you look right in that dress. She said it's your fault with that pipe in your sweats. Told me she loved me, ain't ditto, I get it. Cause everything I said I do, I done did it. Niggas that had her, they fumbled the bag. How you had the bag and ain't do nothing with it? They lost, I guess. When I see her, I need to take off her dress. She look like a plate nobody ate off her yet. Just let me get a taste and I'ma save all the rest.
I'm here for a good time and a long time. Baby, just promise when you get on top of me, yeah. Feels like I just hit the lottery, yeah. Cause you know you ain't regular. Booty, lips, etc. We down with whatever, or whatever, or whatever, yeah. We do whatever, you get whatever, do whatever, yeah. Cause and hips, etc. You can get wetter. Pleasure is your pleasure, and pressure together.
Put your hands to the sky, hands to the sky, hands to the sky. If you got a bad bitch, then put your hands to the sky, hands to the sky. Put your hands to the sky, if.
Hey everybody, we are back with our special guest, Don Michael Jr.
Hey.
Mr. Producer.
Yes.
Mr. Singer.
A little bit.
Mr. Rapper.
Yes.
Damn, baby, what don't you do?
I guess I don't give up. I don't know, man. I try to do whatever I need to.
Yeah. I
Okay.
see you got a little movement going on now.
Yeah, the last album did pretty good for me, so I've just been trying
So
to.
you done forgot about the small people.
What?
Anyways, we'll be right back with our special guest right after this.
I'm not gonna lie. Her interrupting you like that pissed me off. Oh, that pissed me off. I know it's probably like there's a reason for it, probably on the album, but God, that pissed me off. I can't stand when people do that. At least let him answer. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Whoa, oh mate, that shit gets on my nerves. Blue Panda over on Kick loves the vibe. What's good, Blue Panda? What's good? Yeah, mate, this is nice. This is really fucking nice. I don't know whoever that is singing. Oh my god, whoever does that chorus. Oh my god. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Also, I might be wrong here. Might be rare, but I might be wrong. The bird sample that you've like used to make the beat, genius. genius. Like, that second half where you kick in, oh, that was nice. That was nice. I'm like, is that a fucking bird? That's a fucking bird. Like, oh, right, proper fucking nice. That I enjoyed that. Yeah, apart from the skit at the end, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that, and I'm gonna put a little star next to that because I really enjoyed it. Do. All right, so next up, oh no, it's just that one. Right, next up is our man Pumpkin Guy, and this is Frostbite. Alright, that one's certainly a lot different from the others that you've sent in. Do you know what this one reminds me of? You know Mario 64? And this might be going back for a lot of you. It's going back for me, I know that. Is like I can't remember the name of the level. But I know it's pretty early on. I think it's like the second level you go to. And one of the missions is you have to pick up the little baby penguin, and you have to take the little baby penguin down this slide to its mum. But most people, me included, used to just go to the edge of the map and drop the penguin. Didn't matter where the mum was, I'd just drop it off the side of the map. I'd just be like, yeet, yeet, and just lob this fucking penguin. And I'd see you later, penguin. And then I'd take the slide down to see the mum, and just be like, well, I don't fucking know where he is. Like, and then I'd feel bad, just because I just fucking lobbed this penguin. That was unorthodox as hell. Yeah, man, I just like, and then I'd have to do the mission again, and take the baby penguin down the slide because I felt bad for lobbing this penguin off. But it is what it is. But everyone did it. Don't make me feel bad about it. Everyone did it. I'm pretty sure there's thousands of videos on YouTube of people lobbing a penguin. And sometimes I just lob it off the map. I didn't even care if the bottom of the map was at the thing. I'm gonna drop a penguin. It's Pokemon sound effects. Is it? Maybe a couple of them might be like the cave sound, like sort of cave-worthy sound effects, but it wasn't really giving me Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, depends how far back you want to go for Pokemon. I haven't really played any of the newer Pokemons. The only ones I kind of remember is like blue and red. I think I had blue. I wanted yellow because I wanted it with Pikachu, but I got blue instead, and I quite enjoyed that. But yeah, I've not played any of the newer ones, but they look fucking good though. I might have to go and play one. Right, that looks like it's me, people. That looks like it's me. It's been a fucking pleasure, people. Been an absolute pleasure. Right, so I'm just gonna finish up and then jog on, I think. So yeah. So for everyone that's watching, depending on what channel you are watching us on, you can also follow us over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.com. Just type in for the Lag of God, and it will come up. Also, you can follow us over on Instagram at the Lag of God. You can also type in for thelagofgod.com or lagofgod.com, and that will take you over to our website. Over there, you can find music reviews, such as album reviews, single reviews, and artist highlights. You can also find blog posts as well about our thoughts on things and our journey as a channel. Also, just down here on the right-hand side of the screen, you can also find that like, subscribe, notify, let me know when the fuck I'm live button. We will be live next on Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Western. So have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are, and I will see you all Wednesday. Peace.